The Philadelphia Eagles put belt to you know what against the Kansas City Chiefs. They win Super Bowl LIX, aka Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans by a score of 40-22. The Chiefs only scored in garbage time. Philadelphia was completely dominant. That defense came to play tonight. They had Pat Mahomes in hell in a cell. I mean, I don't think they even had a first down for the first half. It looked like it was going to be a complete shutout, first of all. And their defense, Sweat, Jalen Carter, them dudes were just, again, amazing. Cooper DeJean with the pick six on Mahomes. Zach Bond had an interception. Ceedee was out there playing ball. Slay and Mitchell kept things quiet at the corner position. That's a good thing. And, of course, I'm so happy for my guy, Jalen Hurts, who became a Super Bowl MVP tonight. And amazing game. Had an absolute dime of a monster of a pass to Devonta Smith. Caught A.J. Brown on a crosser that was super clean. Just played great ball, man. Ran, a little bit when he needed to. But, I talked to Jalen Hurts earlier in the week. He fielded several of my questions, and I could tell he was very focused. He's a true professional, and he's, to me, someone who could definitely be a face of the league if he's not already that. He looks the part. He plays the part. And he's just a solid dude. You know what I'm saying? Everyone was asking him all week, how would he respond to, losing to this team already? They talked about how he looked with the confetti coming down in the last game where they lost. But, that boy showed up to play tonight. And so did the whole Eagles team, especially, again, that defense, to shut the Chiefs out in such a way and then capitalize on offense every time. That's perfect football. And the Chiefs had no chance tonight. They had no chance of a comeback because, one, they were not getting good stops, and they could not even move the ball. Where was Travis Kelce? I think he had one catch in garbage time or something. That dude was completely absent. Xavier Worthy is the only redeeming factor on their offense. Their O-line was getting abused. Their O-line was getting fried, cooked. They Hollywood Brown and Hopkins. I mean, I didn't really see anything out of any of them people except Xavier Worthy and Mahomes. I can't really blame Mahomes, bro. I don't know if it was their play calling, if they didn't adjust well, but they could not get anything open downfield, and they could not get Mahomes any room to throw. I did think Mahomes' two passes was pretty bad. The one he threw to Cooper DeJean, I mean, he threw it right to him, right? And then the other one to Zach Bond, he almost threw that one directly to him. So I think, obviously that pressure caused erratic bad passes. But like I said, I wanted to see Jalen Hurts win. You know what I'm saying? I hope they finally put some respect on him. Saquon had a reasonable night, right? He made Kansas City pack the box. And that's one thing Kansas City did do good is contain Saquon Barkley. But they forgot about all the other weapons that's on the Eagles. They have they have one of the most deepest rosters at the skill positions with guys like A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith, who I interviewed earlier in the week. And, it does kind of make me feel good that I interviewed all those guys earlier in the week. I got to talk to them. I talked to A.J. Brown almost exclusively. I talked to Devonta Smith almost exclusively. And I asked Jalen Hurts, how would it feel to win in New Orleans and cement your legacy as a Philadelphia Eagle when Frankie Beverly was from Philadelphia, came to New Orleans, and made a name in New Orleans with the New Orleans Live album, right? And Jalen, I asked him about that. He said, yeah, man, I've been thinking about that a lot, actually. I think about it a lot. And he said, Frankie is here in spirit. You got to remember that Frankie Beverly and Jalen Hurts was close. You know what I mean? He was at his last concert. He gave him his flowers, and he sees him as inspiration. And also in New Orleans, Frankie Beverly is that guy. Essence Fest, just everything. You know what I mean? Everybody wearing the all whites to the concert. So that was a very sentimental thing for him. But I'm glad that that's how it was. This is how it was supposed to be, and I'm honored to have covered the Super Bowl in my city of New Orleans, and to see a black quarterback win. Maybe to nobody else that means nothing, but to me, that definitely means something. When I grew up watching Michael Vick, who I got a chance to interview, and I asked Michael Vick about Aaron Brooks, who I used to be a big fan of, back then when I was younger, there was not many black quarterbacks. I think of Sean King, who played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I like the Buccaneers when they had Sean King because they was good and they had a black quarterback. And so, now to see Jalen Hurts, there's going to be young kids, and this is what I asked them about. And, I talked to Jalen Hurts about the evolution of the black quarterback documentary that he was in earlier this year. And I said, there's youngins that's, looking up to you. What do you think about that? And so shout out to Jalen Hurts, man. I wish him nothing but the best. And don't be surprised if the Eagles make it back next year. They got a young team. They got a young coach. If they can keep their core together, they can definitely be back right there in the Super Bowl. But let me know what y'all thought about the Chiefs getting their butts kicked in New Orleans. Super Bowl 59, CHAMPSIDE, giving y'all some of the best all-around coverage from the second line to the parades to everything in between. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. CHAMPSIDE, Super Bowl 59, New Orleans. Peace.